The location we are exploring today resides along the quiet backroads of rural Ontario. Join us as we take a look at this unique house and uncover its dark past.
We're looking at the front entrance here. You can see some old architecture, but it seems like it's going to be very hazardous to walk around in here, guys, so we'll do our best. There's little bits and bobs on the ground. Looks like a clock. This probably would have been a fold-out cot. Their coats still hung up in the closet. I'll try to get a different angle. I'm not going to walk too much in this room because it's like a hazard waiting to happen. But there's like the ceiling lamps falling down.
We have some catalogs or books up here. Maybe we could get an idea of a date. Here's the front. 1986. Auto Trader.
Damn.
So before you go to autotrader.com, you had to buy this 95-cent little catalog.
Yeah.
See the cars that were posted.
Most of the second floor of the house was bellowing and almost unwalkable, so it took great caution to film and still be able to maintain a safe footing. Unfortunately, this meant I couldn't go too deep into any of the second story rooms.
Damn, there's an animal in here.
What?
I can hear it like scratching at something.
Are you serious?
There's a couple animals. Not about to get attacked by like a raccoon or anything, but you can see from here pretty much like all these cages. There's just more dog cages. But this person's house was just consumed with dog cages. Here's the last room right here. It looks like... That doesn't sound good. Sounds like
Brandon, that doesn't sound good. Brandon, I wouldn't go. 'Cause, like, down here it does not sound good.
Yeah. As moving on into what probably would have been the family room. You gotta watch out for animals in hibernation too.
The reason for all these cages, and the sad thing about this location, is that the owners of the house were actually found to have bred dogs for the purpose of dog fighting. The individuals lived off-site, using this location primarily for the breeding, training, and transportation of dogs. Based on the amount of cages crammed into this small house, you could assume that the living conditions for these animals were very poor.
It's sad to see the cages just like left here. Like look, you can see like the watering bowls and stuff
Yeah.
inside.
Cool.
And that huge one right there.
Just enough to keep the animals alive.
Ty, as you step in here, there's like a big lion plushie that you're stepping on right now.
Oh yeah. Right on his head. Wow, jeez. So they had a hot tub inside.
Yeah, that would cause so much water damage and like
Yeah, surely.
flooding, especially because the ground here is carpet. Ty, look.
Just what?
There's dog bones, man.
Oh my god.
That's like, looks like half of the skull and like the spine.
That's awful. So people have obviously been in here, sifting through the things, right?
Yeah. Looks like some photographer or someone put the bones on display on top of this cassette player. Look at that, that's an old Commodore computer.
Wow.
Those are like 70s, 80s, way back.
Quite the extensive book collection as well.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? Some encyclopedias?
Yeah, it looks like Britannica encyclopedias on the bottom. Yeah, more encyclopedias there. Jeez, these are all encyclopedias. He had like a full collection.
Is that the space heater there as well?
It looks like it.
Wish that was on.
Yeah, to be honest. It's kind of a little bit chilly in here. You can see the draft pushing in through the curtains there. This kitchen has just come down. Well, Ty, you'll be happy to know that we don't really have to do a fridge opening.
That's good.
And it looks like this was like the kitchen table right here. And there's some 8-track tapes on top. What does this note say? There's like a note written on a box. It's bet. Take these out of the plastic soon as you could. I don't know. Can't read the rest of that writing. You can see like the supports of the house, it's just collapsed. The floor is completely collapsed.
Oh crap. Oh, we had so many TVs with every news station on it to see if they're sending cops to a local dog fighting house.
There's still food. You can see it all came to the bottom here.
Blech.
And there is like these flaps that
Don't touch it.
don't be smelly.
Don't.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Why did I do that?
Where's the warning?
This looks like one of the dresser drawers on the kitchen here. With little bottles. Bottle of sauce still has liquids inside of it. There's a case of like old Pop Shop bottles, Ty, like the 1 liters. And then more dog cages. Their whole pantry was still stocked. Like they had like all their cleaning supplies in there. I'm gonna try and use this old water cooler and TV to walk on.
Here we go.
To try and get into that room there.
You're too much of a daredevil.
Some risky maneuvers here. Oh. Okay, this table does not feel that sturdy. Oh. There's a large cage for a bigger dog. Some various keys. Doesn't really seem too many locks, so I don't know where those keys would have gone. Maybe he locked up each of the cages? I don't know. This guy did have an excess of keys, cages, and televisions. Here's some of the old school snubby style beers with the slim neck. Let's head into that room over there. So this looks like it would have been a mud room. Or just like a little shed, a tool shed before entering the house.
I wonder if anything would be visible in there.
We actually ended up sifting through these letters and stuff, and I don't want to show you because it has like some information that might harm the location. The most recent mail that they received was from 1982, so that just puts into perspective how long this place has been abandoned.
After exploring the entirety of the house, we decided to investigate the numerous barns that littered the property.
Definitely did not expect to find a car in here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is an old Pontiac. And it looks like animals have climbed all over this thing. See if you can open the door, Ty. It looks like the doors are open.
This box is in there.
Looks like somebody's been living out here too. Holy. Here, you can close the door. An amp here.
That's cool.
This whole barn is just, it's interesting. They got,
Maybe they would put the electric guitar in here.
yeah. They got like a bicycle in the back. I wonder why they left the car behind. Like, they just left, literally, it just seems like they just took off.
And that's exactly what happened. The individuals involved in the operation fell under the investigation of the Ontario Provincial Police and ran, leaving everything behind. Sadly, this meant that several dogs, whom were still trapped in the cages within the house, had no way of obtaining food or water. Several months had passed before police were able to locate the house, and by then it was too late. An estimated 20+ dogs had died of starvation. After tireless searching, we were unable to find any arrest reports for the individuals involved. With the house being abandoned for almost 40 years, it is more than likely that they were never found.
Look at how low this cage would have been. Yeah, definitely not any farm animals. Those are all bones.
Wow.
I like these cages. They become, it seems the deeper we go into this barn, the more makeshift the cages become.
Yeah.
Like that one's literally just some boxes and a piece of wood and gate.
Damn.
What?
Look at this huge cage. Lined with bales of hay at the bottom.
Look at the size of that door there. How slim it is.
Yeah.
You can't get...
This is for dogs.
Oh my god, Ty, I think that's a dog's skull right here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some more bones right there.
That is awful. They're just left here to die.
Yeah, man. You can see it looks like the cage there was like pried open.
Yo, dude. Come over here.
What?
We got ourselves another car.
Another one?
Another.
Who parks their car in the barn? Sorry if it's snowed in, guys, but here's the internal workings for you guys.
It's an old Mercedes. Look at that.
Considering it's been subject to a lot of natural decay, still got all the old upholstery, hasn't been destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. It's an old antique Mercedes, just a dog barn.
Yeah, classic Mercedes. You can see the wood paneling, which is very retro.
Oh yeah.
This reminds me of the car graveyard we explored.
Well, so you see on this cage, look, there's like a little trailer hitch attachment here. So I guess they could have rolled this one around.
Yeah.
And they even have like foam like bumpers. I guess this one would have definitely moved around a lot.
It doesn't look very safe. Like it looks like the cages would just roll around in there. Like see, they have the one container or the kennel container or whatever.
I guess that you gotta assume that the dog safety is not a top concern for these,
people.
right?
That's very true. Another one right here.
I wonder if you can slide this open.
They just had all these enclosures. Just imagine all the activity. Customers would come here and pick their dogs. It's just sad to imagine. This looks like a skull bone right here. For some sort of animal, you can see the jaw right there. Probably like a eye socket.
Unfortunately for most abandoned locations, the story behind them usually isn't a happy one. This is the case for the house that sits along the quiet back roads of rural Ontario. If you guys did enjoy the explore, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. It would really mean a lot to me. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.